Margaret Dixon was hanged but later found still alive. She could not be executed for a second time for the same crime. Let's dive into this story. Margaret Dixon, born in Musselburgh. Her life filled with hardship and tragedy. After being abandoned by her fisherman husband, she found herself pregnant while working at bar. Fearing the consequences of being discovered, she concealed her pregnancy and eventually gave birth to a child that could not survive. She carefully wrapped up his lifeless body and placed him on the banks of the river. This led to her being charged with homicide, swiftly convicted. Despite Maggie protesting her innocence, the jury found her guilty and on August 6th and sentenced her to death. Maggie Dixon hanged executed in front of a large crowd in the grass market. Despite her young age, there was little sympathy for her among the spectators. However, during the transportation of her supposedly lifeless body for burial, she was discovered to be alive. Maggie was found to be breathing, much to the shock and amazement of those present. It's important to note that a doctor had confirmed her death. Thus, the law couldn't make a second attempt to execute her. It was quite astonishing that Maggie managed to survive being hanged, and she continued to live for another 4 decades. After being revived, Maggie Dixon continued her journey back home. Her story of surviving her own hanging spread far and wide, becoming a tale of resilience and second chances. Margaret Dixon was jostled back to life. Her husband, the one who absconded and started Maggie's troubles in the first place, is said to have come home and rekindled his love for her.